Hello everyone, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you'll take a second to subscribe if you have not and click the little notification bell if you're interested in seeing more videos from me. So today is a journal day for sure. I have many marketplace journals that I want to share with you. I'm so excited. Challenge journals. They're mostly challenge journals, and there's a few journals from Vicki. I hope you'll tune in tomorrow to see a little mini tutorial that I have for you that I'm excited to share. All right, let me make some space and get going. We are going to start off with some journals by Michelle. Michelle is one of my favorite marketplace artists for my challenges. I love what she does. Also, I love her work even when she sends regular journals. She inspires me so much because of her mixture of so many different mediums. She's really a mixed media artist. So she made some tea party themed journals, which is our September challenge. And we are in October. Obviously, we're sharing journals that were created in September. How pretty. I love the strawberry on the fabric. And I love the Sorry Silk closure. This is called Tea and Roses. She's used Vintage Image Club. You can find that on my website under the clubs and collections, as well as Sweet and Breezy, Terrific Times, William Morris wallpaper, and some other items. So any of those digitals you can find on my website. Isn't this beautiful? I love all her extra stitching. It's one of the vintage tea postcards from Vintage Image Club. She's rounded these corners, which I always love the look of. Terrific Times. And she makes such lovely journals that flow really well. I love all the space to write, but there's no lack of beautiful things to look at. There's pretty little collages and little bits. It's just, to me, it's a true junk journal, but so pretty. Like so much to look at. So many just bits and pieces and collections of things all throughout. She's turned some pages into tuck spots. This is a Sweet and Breezy spread. These pages go well with a lot of different journals. I've used them multiple times. Super gorgeous. So this one is Tea and Roses. You can find it in the Marketplace Journals section of my website if you're interested in purchasing it. She also did this one. Isn't that pretty? Look at that cover. It's all collaged, fabric on the spine, and there is a poem by John Donne on the back. I love that. And Sorry Silk for the closure. This is called Bloom, and she's used pretty much the same digitals, the same collections of digitals, but she's just, made it unique. Love it. Got some William Morris wallpaper. Lots and lots of pretties. Little frog is from Terrific Times. This is from Vintage Image Club. This is the folder called Household Management. I love her splatters and mixed media bits. There's Terrific Times, and she stained it too. Gives it a kind of a tea theme. I really love that. These are from Vintage Image Club. They are the Vintage Extracts and Spices. So pretty, Michelle. I love the way she did this cover. Really well made, extremely sturdy. Will hold up really well to you working in it. I think they would make beautiful gifts. And then here's a soft cover one she did. Look at that purple. Isn't that gorgeous? The little tea spread there, a little button. This is, oh wow, textured and inked. Beautiful. Again, Sorry Silk for the closure. This is called Garden Party, and she's used Vintage Image Club, Terrific Times, Yellow Roses, and Sweet and Breezy. So pretty. Look at that. Look at the double doily spread. This one's Yellow Roses in the background. So is this one. I love all her stitching. Oh, gorgeous. Most might be jelly prints from a jelly plate. I have one I pull out occasionally and make some prints, but it makes a big mess. so I have to be prepared to have enough time to clean it all up as well. But I need to do that again soon. And then it's all lined with fabric. So we've talked about that a lot, about the fabric hinges on the spine. And then she sent one more, which is this one. This is all textured and that plays gold on it. Little bicycle in front of a tea shop. So cool. Sorry, silk closure again. Again, all lined with fabric. This is called Tea Shop. She's used the same digitals, just a different arrangement of them. Oh, I love that blue paper. Looks like she may have coffee or tea dyed these inkjet pages, so the ink runs. Isn't that so cool? Whether she did that, oh, and you can see it on the back. Whether she did it on purpose or not, it's still beautiful. I've done it before, and I'm not sure how it would turn out, and it's ran the ink, and it's come up with such a beautiful effect, especially if you're looking for kind of a smudgy, artistic look. See, this looks maybe like it's laser printed. And this one, oh, really pretty. So many coffee dyed pieces, stenciled. Love that color blue. Very beautiful, Michelle. Thank you for sending these journals. Very inspired. We're going to look at a couple journals next from Yesenia. I'm going to go pretty quickly through them. They're not very much embellished. You can pretty much turn these journals into whatever you want them to be. So I'm just going to quickly show you. I think they're all September challenge journals, but there's only a couple journal cards in them. And there's a couple in there just like to kind of get you started, but for the most part, it's just a bunch of papers. So you can really turn these journals into what you want. Even the covers can use work. If you'd like, there's just 2 pieces of paper that are layered up, so you can take it to the next level and you can add, you know, maybe some texture paste or embellishments or clips or things like that. So these are just pretty basic and plain, but they are fun to take any direction you want. This book is upside down. I realized, I think she may have 2 that way. It should be this way, but you know, that's fine. And then again, pretty much the same on the inside. Just a bunch of fun pages. Not a lot of embellishing. You can just do what you like. And then some simple fabric covered ones. This is really the bare minimum for a challenge journal. I would like to see more embellishing, but it kind of does give the buyer a chance to do something with the journal. And these signatures are not even in there, so just be aware of that. Some of these need a little bit of TLC. They're kind of just a rough, basic journal that you can turn into whatever you wish. Again, pretty much the same inside. This one is also upside down. I'm going to send her a little message, point those out. Just sometimes we don't notice those things when we're working, and it helps us to be aware in the future. Or if she's watching this, she can see that there too. Again, the same on the inside pretty much, just little journal, and then you can decorate it up. So those are from Yesenia. Vicki has sent some journals. These are not challenge journals. This might be an ephemera book. I'm not sure. I don't know how she did this. This is really cool. Look at that binding. That's really neat. And then that pressed flower. Dried leaves and flower tags, cloth covered. Oh, so cool. Anyone who thinks fallen leaves are dead has never watched them dancing on a windy day. So this is all like pressed flowers and leaves. And I think it is kind of a little bit of an ephemera book. There's some autumn words. No, you could actually write in this. I think this is perfect for fall. You could put your own samples of leaves in too, and then you could just write little daily things. It would be a beautiful prayer journal or gratitude journal for October, November. We're about at the end of October, so probably November, but that is beautiful. Vicki made this as well. Isn't that so pretty? Look at that fabric. I'm not sure which way this opens. Like this. Have that fabric flap. This is called Peaches and Greens. How cool is that? So beautiful. Some wallpaper. Coffee dyed pages. This is really well made. That you can feel the quality of the paper. It doesn't have a lot of embellishing, but there's, we have like the fiber paper, embossed paper, braille paper, flocked, this has flocked paper, cardstock, scrapbook cardstock. So really so many different layers that you can add your own mixed media to. You can write on, you can embellish, and it flows really well. And you have a really great color scheme to play with. Super pretty, Vicki. She sent this one, which I think is an autumn journal. Look at how pretty that is. There's a leaf. I know she used a digital kit. I'm gonna guess Artie Mays. She doesn't say, but I'm thinking this might be Artie Mays. That's what it looks like to me. So this is a Lapbook journal. So that means that it kind of flips open and you have extra things like you have a notepad. This is a replaceable notepad here. Tags, pockets and flips, and they're on elastic. That's super cool. So all these little file folders, elastic binding can be untied and add more if you want. And then here's a journal. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it might be, I don't know. This is Artie Mays or Calico Collage, or maybe Vicki can write it in the comments. But gorgeous autumn. So this is so perfect for November, like doing a November daily. You can even, there's a bag here with some tags. You can plan your Thanksgiving. Beautiful journal. Unique, but simple. And I know somebody's going to adore this. Would you look at that cute little dragon and the scales and the texture and the glitter? Look at the gems and the dragon. Isn't that beautiful? Celestial white dragons. How cool. So obviously she used a digital kit. It would be Victoria Designs, I'm pretty sure, for the Celestial, because I worked with that. And then maybe, I think they have a dragon pack, so it might all be Victoria Designs. Vicki, if you can do us a favor and write the main kit you use on the little paper, not only do we love to give credit, but that'll help other people find it. All of these edges, at least most of them, are cut with like decorative scissors. Super cool texture. Has a really kind of astronomy, dragons, mythology feel to it with these beautiful glitters, purples, blues. Somebody is going to adore this. I'm thinking Christmas gift, because I really think that this could also really appeal to maybe somebody who plays Dungeons and Dragons or certain, video games or things like that. Somebody who really loves dragons and stuff like that. That's so cool. I love that dragon. And then she also sent this one, which is a fairy journal. It says Fairy Whispers. So that this would be super sweet and pretty and cute and feminine. Apple Blossom Fairy. So pretty. I think this would be a awesome Christmas gift as well for a little girl. Someone who loves fairies, and that they can write their little thoughts and journal. Could be great for a granddaughter or a niece or someone who you kind of want to introduce to journaling, but you want them to absolutely love it. And maybe they love fairies. So pretty. Look at the lace, the little details on the cover. Pretty. So those are from Vicki. We have more to look at. I think these are from Rosa. Invitation to Tea. I wish you could feel the fabric on this. I really wish you could because it has a lot of texture. Look at this bouquet on the front. That is something else. Beautiful. Okay, so this is from, this is from Rosa. So it's a challenge journal. Look at the lace on the edges. I'm sure there's a way, if you want to write in it, this kind of gets in the way. You could probably, I don't want to do it here, but you could probably just pluck it out while you're writing and then tuck it back in. And when you are totally complete with the journal, hot glue it down. Or if you're just using it more for something to look at and to have out on like a table, maybe during a tea party, a ladies' tea, a church gathering, luncheon, could be a gift. It could be a wedding guest book. It could be a birthday party guest book. It could just be a guest book for your home. Maybe as you have guests, you'd like them to sign it. It's really pretty and sweet. So Invitation to Tea from Rosa. And then Rosa sent this one as well. Isn't that beautiful? And the little clock, the hands move. This is also from Rosa. This one is called Tea at 3. That's so cute, like with the clock theme. Printed on yellow paper. That's really neat. Gives a really gorgeous hue and vibe to it. Got some linen papers in here. Gorgeous page edge trimmings. If you look at the edges, there's a lace pocket in the back. This is from Terrific Times. It's an upholstery fabric cover. And then I have 2 journals from, I think it's Debbie. Let me double check. I also want to give a thank you to Michelle and I think Debbie for some happy mail they sent me. Some goodies and papers and things. So thank you so much for that. All right. I wasn't sure exactly what this is, so we'll have to look at it together. Fall and winter holiday notes. I'm confused because tea in the garden, but why does this go with it? I am not sure because this is not, I'm really confused right now. That is not part of the challenge. It's beautiful. I'm not upset. I'm just trying to figure out what is going on. I think that I will go ahead and list these 2 together. They do not go with the tea. The teas are challenge journals, so whatever that is doesn't go with it. So I'll just do it separately. This is pretty. I can't tell if this is a painted canvas that she's covered it with. Tea in the Garden 2020 paper collection. Cover is a painted oil cloth. Cool. And I know she's an artist, so I don't know if she painted that or if she maybe found it at a thrift store. But this is, I know she paints the little watercolor bookmarks that you see in there. They're so pretty. Really gorgeous. That's pretty. And doesn't this closure go perfectly? I just love a simple closure like that. And then this one. Is this a T? Okay. Oh, there's a tag that tucks in there. So pretty. Look at this. Like old quilt cover. Tea at the Quilt Bee. Oh, so cute. What a great idea. And she has little notes about like how she figured it would go. Tea at the Quilting Bee. Some vintage photos, florals. Really nice idea. I love that idea. Love the vintage photos, the coffee dyed papers, adding the little tea bits. Goodies. Love the cover. So pretty. And then those little holiday notes. I don't know what to do with them, because they're not really what I sell in the marketplace. They're pretty, but maybe I'll just leave it with it as just a gift, because they're too small to list on their own. So I guess I will just include it as a freebie with the journal, but I'm not going to take pictures of it or anything. You just know if you've watched this video, you're getting one of those free. I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some inspiration. I can't wait to talk to you all tomorrow, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.